Okay, so. Pause, yeah. Yeah.
We just got a message that recording was in progress.
Yes, I just, when I closed the presentation, it popped up the other controls and I had started thinking maybe that I could find them at the top. So anyway, now you're recording.
Okay. Who else on the Zoom has something that they'd like to show then or talk about? Okay, let's go with Chad next then. Chad is a PhD student at Virginia Tech, and he's going to tell us about the B Campus initiative that's being worked on at Virginia Tech. So go ahead, Chad.
Okay, thank you. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Well, hey, well, thank you for having me.
That's okay. Yeah, no.
You can hear me in the room?
We can hear you on the computer, but not.
The Zoom gets the special treatment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're recording it, so that's okay. Go ahead, Chad.
Okay, well, I'll just explain real quick and then maybe you can convey to the room. I'll just keep it real brief, but I just wanted to come on and share that my lab, the Cuvion B Lab at Virginia Tech, part of the Department of Entomology, and a whole group of stakeholders have gotten together to certify Virginia Tech as a B Campus USA. And the goal of a B Campus USA is to increase the habitat.
Hey, Brenda, could you ask people to be quiet? It's hard to hear Chad. And also maybe Janet could mute her mic. We're getting. Okay. All right. Well,
I'll try again.
I think we're hearing you, but anyway, go ahead.
All right, let me try again. So I just want to real quick share with all the members separately and as a group, maybe there's a way that we can work together as part of the effort on Virginia Tech campus to certify it as a B Campus USA. B Campus USA is much like B City USA. It's a effort of the Xerces Society to try and improve pollinator habitat on campuses and also in cities across the United States. A lot of people have commented so far, they're surprised that Tech is not already one. Well, we're doing that now. So our goal is to kick off in spring our certification, and we're trying to bring in anybody who wants to collaborate or contribute. And I see the Native Plant Society as a key ally. So soon we will have a website up with contacts available. But in the meantime, if anybody has any ideas for B Campus or wants to know more about it, please email me and I'll add my email to the chat. I know the folks in the room there can't really hear what I'm saying right now. So I'll go ahead and add my email to the chat, and just wanted to really just let you know that this is happening, and any way Virginia Native Plant Society can be involved would be appreciated. And there's my email in the chat.
Okay, thank you very much, Chad. We'll just pass your message along then.
Okay, thank you.
Either of the Barbs have anything that they'd like to talk about? No, I don't see Beth. Both of the Barbs are muted, so I don't know if you're wanting to talk about anything or not.
I don't have anything.
I didn't have anything, Brenda.
Okay. Barb Kafka, anything?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. How about Janet?
No.
Okay. How about Patrick? Anything to talk or share?
Oops. Okay, I'm unmuted now. Sorry.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to say that Chad has been the TA in my soils lab, has done a great job. And I hope his B campus is a success. I think it's going to be, you know, the typical landscaping at Tech is industry standard and not terribly nature sensitive. So hope we can change that.
That's good. Okay. Bill, do you have anything to say?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. Can we get it set up for screen sharing again so I can get into the internet to show something? Just a second. Figure out where you want to go. Oh, it's just Virginia Plant Society, VNPS.org. Okay, I don't know how familiar people are with the state level website of the Virginia Native Plant Society. I can't remember if it was a year ago or 2 years ago. One of our chapter meetings was watching a video about how to use the Flora Virginia app. And we watched that. And recently, they just added 7 new educational videos about the Flora Virginia. And they've got that on their Vimeo section of their website, which we'll go to. Hopefully. I did. Okay. And there are, I think it's, yes, 7 different modules about different aspects of using the Flora Virginia, both the paper copy and the app. So if you want to have this to learn from how to use the Flora Virginia, either the paper or the app, then you can go through these 7 different modules. I think they range anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. And one talks about taxonomy, and others about keying, and others about different plant families. How to use the app. There are 45 minutes to an hour each. So if anybody wants to show this to school groups or other types of groups in that, this would be one way to do it, or just let people know about it. I thought I'd let people know about that. If we go back to,
Welcome to this Flora of Virginia education module on a tour of the Flora of Virginia.
sorry about that.
We just got the sound in the room. Wow.
Sorry about that.
I'm not sure it happened to them.
I don't know.
Brenda, I just put a link in the chat about a video from Doug Ptolemy about oaks.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
What are you trying to do?
He says put a link in the
Oh, I
chat.
already put it in the
Oh, you
chat.
did? Oh, good, thank you. Okay. Then I don't know how much you've looked at their website. It's got the various chapters in there. We do have our own website, although it's not up to date. We've got all of our previous newsletters in there. It has some of the recordings of our chapter meetings over the last 2 years, but we're still working on updating that. It does have, let's see if I can get to.
You just click.
uh,
Where are you trying to go?
Chapters.
You just go.
Oh, on the left side?
On the left
I'm
side.
not used to PCs. Okay, this, can you just,
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
okay. I just wanted to let people know that this colored map here of the chapters across Virginia, one of our members, Jackie Brown, set this up so that you can take a look at the county that you're in. And if it's colored, you can click on it and it will take you to the website for that chapter. So this is our, the New River chapter website. And we've got to take down the plant sale from September, but we're going to put that into the projects portion. We've got to put up our August 21 newsletter. So this definitely needs to be updated. Go back up to projects. There, projects. We've got one from the native plant demonstration gardens. We're starting a list of some of the demonstration gardens here in the New River Valley. So this is to help people if they want to show people to see some of the actual plants there. And some of these have descriptions in that, and others we're still waiting to get descriptions in that. See if you can click on the Dublin one. Then learn more. Then this has got a brief description of the pollinator gardens there, which started a year ago. This is due to a grant that the state park made to the Garden Club of Virginia, and they got some money. So this will give you directions and everything. And if you want to tell people about some of these pollinator gardens and that would be good. So it's an educational type tool on that anyways. But anyways, there's all sorts of other things in the state website. It gives you some of the databases that you could search to look for certain native plants of Virginia. Like if there's ones that the deer prefer less to eat, and talking about cultivars, talking about invasives. So you can find all sorts of information on their website, BPNS Home. And it's got a bunch of resources and everything too. Yeah, so it's pretty good to look at anyways. Okay. I guess we're going to try next to look at David Darnell's slides. He's got a projector here of some of the slides that he's taken. So we're going to try to get that set up. Okay. Okay, and then just to point this toward.
Right, wait.
You take a break and get your snack.
Well, I'm not sure by all means, but yeah.
Say what you probably
I don't think we've got too many more people.
Go to the phone.
Is the party over?
I think we're getting set up for a regular slideshow here, but so now I guess we need to turn, but turn that on, or maybe just connect this. Because we now don't want this up there.
But we're gonna have to screen share in order to, no, not screen share.
Well, you'd still be on Zoom, but I think you'd be trying to show the screen. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work very well. But. How to get it. Yeah. I don't know if they're out there, if they're gonna be, y'all are gonna be able to see the slide. It's a regular old-fashioned slideshow. My limit here. Well, no, I think we have to. I think it's right. Yeah, I think we need to turn that off and probably disconnect this cable too, but maybe not.
It'll be way too late.
Is it the other thing is they're not gonna be able to hear you from back there. You can talk up here and yeah, okay, good.
I just need to have it dark so I can focus.
The blue is the power. Yeah, probably. A lot of times you have to hold it down.
It'll light up. The screen will light us up.
Okay. No, that's fine. I guess that's fine.
Can you all see the slides now? I know it's
Yes.
not super great, but
It's black and
Yes,
white,
I
if
can
that
see
makes
them
any difference.
now.
yeah, it is actually. The picture is
can
actually
see the
black and white too.
slides.
Okay. I don't think I could hear very well. The person who's supposed to be speaking, I think.
I think it's probably better if you go on the other side of it.
Okay.
Close to the computer so they can hear you. Actually, I would be over on this side. Then you'll be.
I'll be down
I think you can
here.
stand up, actually, but. if you
I'll be
just
down here.
Talk to the computer.
Just
We
talk
can
to
hear
the-
you now. You sound
Okay.
really good.
Okay. I've been experimenting with black and white reversal photography using black and white reversal or slide film with two different brands, Fomapan R, which is made in the Czech Republic, and Adox Scala, which is a German film. And I developed these myself in my own darkroom, also known as the bathroom. And Gary was very patient in letting me commandeer it for hours on end. But I think the power of black and white with nature photography is that it brings out the texture and form so well. And that's what I really like about that medium. This is Wind Rock off the Appalachian Trail. Trillium grandiflorum. And another close-up of it. Fiddlehead ferns, Osmunda cinnamomea, and Man's Bog, which is a really neat wetland near the Appalachian Trail. Wood betony. This was taken in May. These were all in May. And we moved to August, and Cirsium discolor. Dark bloom with a B. And Table Mountain pine. This is after a rainstorm, the scales close up and then they open up after it dries out. And that's another thing with black and white, the wood and wood grains and bark look fantastic in black and white. Like this, this is the bark of pitch pine, the cone of pitch pine. And birch leaf on the forest floor. And more leaves. This really neat pattern, I think. And lichen, this is Lasalia papulosa on a rock. And I think the violet tooth polypore, I'm not sure exactly, but it was. And a moss, Euloda hutchinsii, very common moss on tree bark. These were all at Blue Springs Gap Cabin, about 4,000 feet in Grayson County. Of birch bark, Betula lenta. Okay, that's it for me.
Does anybody from the Zoom people have anything to say now, or? No. Okay, just to let you know that we do have our January and February chapter meeting set up. They will be on the regular second Tuesday of the month. This time it was only because we had a library reservation that we could only make for the first Tuesday. I'll let you know, probably beginning of January, I'll send out a notice on our listserv about who the speaker will be. And about a week before the actual meeting, I'll send out the login Zoom information like I've been doing for these meetings. So January and February will be Zoom only. I'm not certain about the rest of the year through April and May yet, if they'll be in person or if it'll just be Zoom only. But I want to. Okay, why don't you come up and announce, and then Mary Rhodes has been the one that's been working on our speakers and that, getting them, and she'll let you know.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
If I can see me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, we're having delicious food, sorry. I was kind of in charge of arranging meetings, so I can give you a quick rundown. Excuse me. Right now, January will be a visit to see Prairies of Missouri with Mike Leahy, who is a former natural area steward here in Virginia. And he's now an ecologist in Missouri. And that will be fairly light talk with pictures of the pretty flowers on the prairie and things like that. Then February will be Brenda Graff, and she wants to talk about a new initiative where you sign up to actually input data on invasive plants.
Yeah, 20 different invasive plants that the Virginia State is interested in. They need to collect the data in order to find out how bad it's affecting our native plants and other plants. And this is to try to help get enough data to see if we can convince the plant nursery people to reduce selling these invasive plants and that, but that may or may not happen, so we'll see. But anyways, it's a new project, and they're doing it in other states too, collecting data. And it's not just invasive plants, some of it's invasive animals and that, but I'll show you how to do it, and then you can sign up for places around here if you know where there's a lot of invasives and that. And they're particularly interested in 20 different species that they want to get more data on. But that's what we have so far for speakers set up for this year.
No, I was gonna go on.
Oh, you got some more? Sorry.
No, we have more. Okay, in March, Jordan Metzger's at the herbarium, and he always has students working on original plant research. So if they aren't far enough along in their research to have results, Jordan will be giving the presentation. In April is up in the air right now, and May is set, but I can't remember right now what it is. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Mary. So anyways, it'll be a little bit slower this winter as usual, of course. And then late winter time, we'll start beginning to see some of the early flowers and that starting to pop up in that, the skunk cabbage and everything. Oh, Mary's got one more thing.
You can just say, don't forget, every state park in Virginia is free on January 1st.
Okay. Mary just reminded me that on January 1st, all of the state parks in Virginia have free entrance, no parking fee or anything. So that's the, what do they call it again? Yeah, so the closest state park, of course, is the Crater Lake State Park. And anyways, they're going to have a vernal pool field trip. One of our members, Judy McCord, will be doing that. And I don't know if they're going to have other field trips there or not. We haven't had. Yeah, check the website for Crater Lake State Park, and they'll let you know what's going to be held there. And I'll put something in our listserv too, anyways. But well, so far this winter time's been kind of up and down with warmer temperatures and colder temperatures and warmer and then colder. So the poor little plants, I've seen some of the Pacific even getting kind of starting to bloom and not knowing enough not to bloom in that. And I don't know what that's going to do with our native plants either, but I guess we'll find out with climate change and everything. But I hope everybody has good holidays, and hope to see you at the January Zoom meeting then. So thanks very much for attending this meeting then, and have a good night in that then. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Merry
Mhm.
Christmas.
Okay.
Bye.